My name is Belle and you're watching the Returnees show. My name's Belle ACHOH. I am a born Cameroonian but acquired British. I'm a mother of 3 little girls and I live in Douala. I choose to juggle because first of all I love to travel and I have some of my clients back in the UK. I'm basically most parts in the UK, and then in Cameroon it's just that I want to gradually integrate into Cameroon because this is where I'm from. So there are some challenges, but I would say for now it's something that I am finding it difficult to solve. So now I'm actually enjoying juggling between the two worlds. My motivation was when I was in one of my marketing courses and my instructor asked me a question like our objectives and goal while we are studying this, and I already knew that I went into marketing communications because I wanted to open a publicity agency in Cameroon. So I already had that at the back of my mind that I will move back and I will start up a publicity agency back home. So what motivated me to come back here? First of all, I have friends that had moved back and they started off businesses and it was going smoothly. So when I always came back to visit and they were like, oh no, you should come. There is money here, you should come. It's just to be on the ground and do it. So that was my first motivation. With that, I got encouraged. I packed my bags and I came home and I started doing my own groundwork. So whoever is out there, it's interested in coming back home, you should not stay back home, back in the UK or United States or Germany, wherever you are, and say, oh, I want to invest. You have to come to the ground and see how it works, because when you see how it works, that's when you can know how to go about it. My enterprise is unique because I am somebody that always strives for perfection. Nobody's perfect, but once I put my heart into things, I take it to T. So the uniqueness for Belle-Beryl is that, first of all, I don't do Belle-Beryl because I am going towards the monetary part of things. It's a passion, and once I get a project, I dive into it as if it's my idea that I want it to succeed. I don't only want it to kick off the ground, I want to see a long term of whatever support I have given from the start of every project that I get involved in. The top 3 challenges that returnees face when they get back home is the issue of being received with their innovations, like the change that they're trying to bring. And I've noticed that the local community actually finds it very hard to think that this thing came from out there, and to embrace it is very hard for them. That's one of the first ones. Another challenge that returnees face is support. Most people that come around a returnee, because there's this perception that when you're from abroad, you're probably coming back with a bag of money, a bag of something, to just come and pour it. So everybody that comes around you is either coming to pull or to take a bit here and not deliver. Even if you hire certain people, they're just looking at it that okay, and when you get others, the local community involved, they don't look at the vision that, listen, I have come here for us to grow. I've not come here for me to grow. They just look at it that, oh no, this one wants to come and probably exploit us because the person is, so they want to exploit you before you exploit them. So that is the second thing. And then the last challenge would be the system. Actually, I don't have a particular sector because the country, it's a virgin country. We have a lot of opportunities. So if you are a diaspora that wants to come back home and you're interested in agriculture, come here, go on the ground, do your research, and get going investing in agriculture. If you want to come and invest in communications, there's room for you. In fashion, there is room for you. In publicity, there is room for you. In TV, in events, there is room for everyone. So there is in every sector. In pharmaceuticals, there is room. So I wouldn't say there is a particular sector that needs more than the other. The only thing that I would say is that we lack competition, so we need more investors. I still have clients back in the UK that I need to take care of, and obviously I have clients in Cameroon. So the back and forth, it's like I want to do an interrelationship between the two countries. I would also like to be investing in both countries. Doing it in the UK because it's easier, in Cameroon because this is my motherland. This is what I love, and this is where I want to grow. I haven't moved back completely, but with time, I am planning to. So the gradual process is investing. So when I finally settle in, I would be where I want to be in Cameroon. I'll just give an example. When I was trying to register publicity here in Cameroon, the registration process is not a challenging one, but when you start going into little gritty things like paying taxes, localization, where the industry is based, and I've noticed that most people that move back, they start off by not having an office. Like I don't have an office, I work from home, and I don't think it has been actually put in place. Where is your localization, like if you're registering your company? Because when I had the tax people come and investigate, they had to come home, and they had to also try to determine how much I am going to pay. And I was like, okay, how would you determine that? Because my office is my little laptop and a little desk and a chair. And I'm like, no, determine how much do you pay the rent. And that is not justifiable, because at the end of the day, I have a little desk. I carry my office almost everywhere, but at least they still said I had to put in a figure, because I thought that was a little bit tricky, because there's not a set figure. I could actually put as minimum as 25K. They said, no, you're not going to put, it has to start from 50. But why 50? So I think if the tax system and information is given to people who want to invest back in Cameroon, and some procedures or some process are being set that it could make it easier for them, people will probably be more interested in investing back home. I want to say thank you for the returnees for having me in the first place, and for people who are watching me that are out there and have the zeal, the interest to come back home, please come. Don't be scared. I know things are happening and businesses are challenging. As I said, come to the ground, do your research. When you get the right people, trust me, you are going to invest in this your beautiful country, and we'll be seeing 2035 as beautiful as it has been forecasted. For all your lifestyle event management, image consultancy, media relation communications, you can check Belle Beryl at belleberyl.com, On Facebook, Belle Beryl. On Twitter, Belle Beryl. And on Instagram, Belle Beryl. Thank you.
Dreaming big for tomorrow, we gotta walk hand in gloves. Be an inspiration to the younger generation. Oh no no, Returnees be calling.